You took our daughter back to the future?
I can't trust her. She lied to us for months!
I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. Wrong? Your dad was wrong.
We got a big problem.
How could he stop loving me?
The Flash, all new this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
How's it going, species? Welcome to a brand new Flash trailer breakdown and review of the breakdown of the trailer, I guess, of episode 19, Snowpack. So as you just saw from that trailer, things are looking very interesting, even though that trailer basically shows nothing of the main theme of the episode, I guess, which is to do with Caitlin Snow, Icicle returning, and just the Snow family in general. But obviously, with regards to last episode, they're going to carry on what's going on with Nora, who has been, booted out of the home, if you will, and forward in time into her time, and I guess she's going to be hanging out with Thorn. But first of all, guys, before we break all of this down and read out the synopsis so we can get a little bit more information on the episode and go full into everything, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with more videos just like this. Like the video if you do go on to enjoy it, and join my Discord server, links in the description down below, to talk about the Flash with me directly. So just before we dive into what the trailer shows us, which is the whole other side of things, let's dive into the synopsis first and then look at a couple of the promo photos because they look fairly interesting. So Icicle returns. When Icicle returns to enact the next phase of his devious plan, Caitlin and her mother, Dr. Carla Tannhauser, must resolve their long combative relationship to defeat the icy monster. Now, after Barry makes a big decision about their family without consulting her, Iris decides to take matters into her own hands, and I guess that's where we see her and Ralph use the time sphere to take off into the future, which is going to be, I'll talk about that in a little bit. So guys, obviously Icicle returns. Last time we saw him, he was blasting off into the freaking out of the country, and now he's finally coming back to, I don't know, enact the next phase of his plan, which could be whatever. Now, from the promo photos, it mainly shows everything the trailer doesn't, that part of the story. We see Barry, Joe, Caitlin. I'm guessing maybe Icicle comes to where Caitlin's mother works and kidnaps her, because we do see Caitlin's mother in one of these promo photos, and we see her like banging against the door of whatever she's been locked up in. Now, what I will say is, if you look at another promo photo of Barry holding Caitlin's mother, I think a lot of people were thinking this is Caitlin, but if you look at the other promo photos of what she's wearing, this is Caitlin's mother. I find it very interesting that she's got a platinum blonde white-esque streak through her hair. So I'm wondering if Icicle is giving Caitlin's mother the gene editing treatment that turns them into like Killer Frost Icicle, and maybe she's going to get her own thing, because looking at the other photos, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have that blonde streak that goes through your hair, which usually only happens when unless you dye your hair, but unless you obviously have that ability that adds a bit of, it changes your hair color, makes your skin all frosty like Icicles and Killer Frosts. So just judging by these promo photos, I'm guessing that maybe when Icicle comes to town, maybe Caitlin tries to warn her mum with Barry and Joe and Team Flash, but eventually she gets captured by Icicle, and then maybe even has her genes altered a little bit, and who knows, she might end up dying. That would be very interesting. Or maybe they might resolve everything as hinted in the synopsis, but she will have also permanent side effects of having her own freaking ice personality, if you will, which would be very interesting to find out about. And in another photo, we see that Griselda is getting involved one way or another. So they're actually combating quite a few storylines here. We've got the Snowpack family kind of thing going on. We've got Nora and the Reverse Flash with Iris going to the future to visit her daughter, saying your father was wrong. And we've also got Griselda in the mix as well. Be interesting to see if she's just trying to take out Icicle, and maybe it's just like one bonus after another. We do see Caitlin in cuffs as well, so I'm guessing that Icicle captures her as well. But either way, maybe the next part of his plan involves Caitlin and her mother. But either way, Icicle here seems that he's sporting a new costume. I do not think I'm wrong there. I don't think he was wearing this the last time, so it looks like he's managed to tailor himself something in the meantime, and he looks just as villainous as he did before. I actually really dig the look. He looks very creepy. I wonder if he will, if he doesn't die by the end of this episode, will they get their father back? Will they extinguish the Icicle personality? But as for the trailer side of things, guys, it just mainly focuses on the whole Nora drama. Since last episode, Barry, exiled her into the future because he basically can't trust her. Now, we did speak in my review in the cards above if you haven't seen it already, and how I do get where Barry is coming from. He has, in terms of like he's been betrayed so many times, and he made the point of, fair enough, I understand how he got here through Thorne and learning and meeting him that way. But seeing him still after the mid-season finale where I told you that he killed my mother, that's a whole other story because she didn't have to keep doing that. So it looks like there is some serious drama going on in The Flash, because we see Barry screaming at Iris saying she lied to us for months. So it looks like they're going to have a massive falling out, which will probably lead Iris to go get Ralph saying, look, you go get that freaking quantum-y, cannon-y, I can't remember what it's called, what Cisco used to get Barry out of the Speed Force, and I guess that will somehow help the Time Sphere, teleport to the future. And that is where we see, mainly for Iris as well, she didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. Barry literally just told everyone to leave the room and then just kicked her off into the future. So, I do get, I'm really going to enjoy the drama this episode. I love it when the Flash gets like this. We do see Nora, at the beginning of the trailer, set outside Eobard's cell. So, it does look a bit bad. If you've been kicked in the future, go straight to the guy who Barry doesn't want you to hang around with. But I do get it at the same time because Eobard's become quite a trusted person in Nora's life in terms of kind of the only person she knows that well in the future, apart from her future mother. So, we see Nora knows where to find her, I guess, through going to Eobard's cell. And that's where Nora turns around, really surprised to see, present day Iris. And she kind of looks like, not only just confused, but just like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, I thought you all like abandoned me. Maybe she's projecting what Barry did to her onto Iris as well. But that's when Iris will quickly say, your father was wrong. But what I'm finding funny about this is like Eobard's just laughing almost in the background. He's probably enjoying how hilarious this is that, present day Iris from 2019 has come all the way to the future to try and sort this drama. And Eobard's just like, yeah, even though as I'm about to die, I can cause all this crap. Now, I will say the way they kind of end this trailer with, Nora getting her hands clenched, with the speed is generating and coursing throughout her body, and she screams, after Joe says, we've got a problem on our hands, how could he stop loving me? And it looks, and we get that worried expression of Eobard. It looks like, a lot of drama is about to happen, like Nora's gonna go crazy or something, and that's the way they kind of end the trailer. Oh my god, is Nora gonna go evil? Now, I definitely think that is what the trailer is trying to do, but I feel like it is trying to innocently mislead fans. I'm sure this is going to be a dramatic moment, but it's not like Nora's going to, I don't know, go negative freaking Speed Force dark evil energy kind of personified Nora. It's just not gonna happen. To be honest, I don't get why Nora's gone to the conclusion of saying why did he stop loving me, or whatever line she said, because maybe you could just put it down to that she's still quite naive and young and she feels completely abandoned by her father, so she's enraged and she's like, why did he stop loving me? But I think she should be smart enough to know that this is just a family drama, and Barry, after everything, just needs a bit of time and that he doesn't trust her. That doesn't mean he doesn't love his own daughter, but I guess what the show, maybe should have aged her down even more, because I feel like, she is in her mid-20s or something, right? And I feel like she acts more like a late teenager would to something like this. And I'm only saying that because, well, yeah, she's like in her mid to, well, maybe late-esque 20s, maybe 26, 27, and she's like, why did my dad stop loving me? I mean, I do get it, but I would love to know your thoughts there. I mean, do you think that actually something else is going on here, and that she's getting a bit Speed Force enraged, and that's why everyone's like, oh my god, like, what's going on? I mean, we also do see Barry thrown in that mix of the trailer as well, and I don't think that this bit is related. It's just added to make it look all a bit more dramatic, but it is interesting because we do see Barry there, like, kind of sitting up from being on the floor. But I would honestly say that this bit with Barry is him versus Griselda in the episode, but it's just added in at this bit because it's like, oh my god, Nora looks like she's going evil. Oh my god, is Barry chasing after her when we see Nora running away? No, it's just to really hype up this episode. But either way, guys, this looks mega exciting. I'm going to be so intrigued to see what Iris has to say to Thorne about all of this, and it's just going to be awkward as hell anyway. All of this family drama going down with, Iris, the mother, Nora, the daughter, and Eobard just sat in the cell, like, eating his popcorn. Like, it's just going to be crazy to think about. It's going to be so funny to think about what Barry's reaction's going to be when he figures out that Ralph helped Iris go all the way to the future. But also, I do want to beg the question of, like, we know from behind the scenes photos in the finale that Reverse Flash somehow gets out of his cell. And it's just like, how is he going to get out if not in this episode? Like, surely Nora's going to have to help him, but I don't think that will happen because that would just add even more fuel to the fire with Barry's, decision making with Nora. So I would love to know what you guys think of how you think the Reverse Flash is going to get out. Do you think it will happen this episode? Do you think it will happen without Nora's help? It's going to be super interesting to find out because assumingly this is all going to be settling down by the end of the episode. Nora will come back into present day. Barry will have got over it through Iris and him arguing about it and that you can trust her and she was being manipulated a bit and, she had no one else to go to in the future at the time of the flashbacks in last episode. But as for Reverse Flash being locked up and how he's actually going to get out, that is a mystery as of right now. So everyone, leave me all of your thoughts down in the comments below about the next episode, Snowpack. Are you excited for Icicle's return and, more Caitlin Snow family drama? But also on the other side of things, are you excited for the freaking Iris going to visit Thorne and Nora and Thorne's cell at Iron Heights? And that's just going to be crazy within itself as well. Let me know all your predictions for the episode down in the comments below. Other than that, like this video. If you did enjoy it, subscribe. If you are brand new, as I said at the beginning, join my Discord server to talk with me directly about The Flash. It would be great to see more of you species there. But other than that, other links to Twitter and Instagram and stuff are in the description. But thank you so much for watching, species. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.